You're watching Rurouni K95's movie review on Rockin' Rule. Hi, Ruronis. This is your pal, Rurouni K95 here. So today, here's my movie review that I'm going to be starting to do a movie review, which is the 1983 movie made by Nelvana, which came out on April 15th, 1983, and that is the movie Rockin' Rule. In the American release, a production introduction states that a nuclear World War III has erupted between the Soviet Union and the United States of America, which destroyed each other and the human race, allowing new civilization of mutated street animals to grow. Mock, an aging yet legendary rock musician, is on a search for a special voice that can unleash a powerful demon from another dimension to his dwindling popularity driving him to destroy the world in vengeance and immortalize himself in the process. After traveling around the world looking for the right voice, he returns to his hometown of ohmTown, a remote storm-ravaged village famous for its unique power plant. Meanwhile, at a nightclub, Omar, Angel, Dizzy, and Stretch perform in a small rock band. As Angel performs her romantic ballad to a mostly empty audience, Mock hears her sing and realizes that Angel has the voice he needs. When a ring he is wearing reacts to her voice, Mock invites Angel and the band to his mansion outside of town, where the band is formally introduced to him and his assistants, the roller skating Schlepper brothers, Toad, Sleazy, and Zip. Mock incapitates Omar, Dizzy, and Stretch with a hypnotic Edison balls as he takes Angel on a stroll through his garden and tries to convince her to join him. Although Angel is unaware of Mock's true intentions, she refuses to abandon her band. Unwillingly to admit to defeat, Mock kidnaps her and takes his blimp to Nuke York, post-apocalyptic version of New York City, where his summoning disguised as a concert will be performed. Following their ejection from Mock's mansion, the band find out what happened to Angel and they follow the blimp in the stolen police car. Before they reach New York, they are arrested by a border guard. Meanwhile, Angel attempts to escape with the unwitting help of Cinderella, or Cindy for short, the sister of the Schlepplers. While sneaking through the ventilation system, Angel overhears Mock confirming his plans with his computer. At this time, the computer informs Mock that the only way to stop the demon is one voice, one heart, one song. But when Mock can do this, the computer replies that there is no one. Angel and Cindy escape the building and head to the zero-gravity dance club called Club 666, which is a reference to the number of the beast, which is very satanic in this movie. Unaware that the Schlepplers are following them, Dizzy's aunt bails out Omar and his friends and tells them of the club, and Angel and Cindy are intercepted and taken back to Mock's apartment, and the band tries to follow. Omar eventually bumps into Mock, who uses an impostor to fool Omar into thinking that Angel has fallen for Mock to manipulate Angel. Oh yeah, and the scene where Mock said, "All work and no play makes Mock a dull boy," which makes a reference to "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy" from Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. That's why in this movie. Speaking of which, Mock captures the band and tortures them with a giant Edison ball to force her to agree with his demands. He also brainwashes them to ensure that they stay out of the way. The Nuke York concert turns out to be a disaster due to a power failure. Because the invocation requires a titanic amount of electricity, Mock relocates the summoning to ohmTown's power plant has enough energy, while Zip expresses childlike doubts of whether actions are good or evil, because he was watching Uncle Mikey show. During the concert, A power surge causes overloads all over the city. The shock also brings Omar and his friends out of their hypnosis. Stretch finds a poster advertising Mock and Angel's concert, and Dizzy sticks with him to save her. After confessing that Omar saw Mock and Angel together, Stretch tries to remind him it's all mind games, and Omar, still believing Mock's earlier deception, refuses to help Dizzy and Stretch to stop the concert. They go without him in a stolen police car, but crash at the concert too late, as Mock forces Angel to summon the demon with her song, because you hear the song Pain and Suffering by Iggy Pop during the demon summoning as well in this movie. Before it can turn on a subdued Angel, Omar appears after a change of heart and frees Angel from her electronic braces. When the demon attacks Omar, Zip seemingly sacrifices himself to save Omar's life. Angel tries singing to force the demon back, but her lone voice has no effect. However, as Omar joins in harmony with Angel, the creature is awakened and eventually driven back into his own dimension. Mock is thrown into the portal by the vengeful Toad and is sealed away. Because Toad finds out that his brother is dead and is sealed away, he realizes that no one did not mean that a person who could stop him did not exist, but the two voices and two hearts singing as one as needed for the counterspell. The audience believes in the confrontation to have been part of the concert's theatrics, and the band continues their song in triumph. So that's my review on Rockin' Rule. Rockin' Rule was Nelvana's first animated feature film, and it's also first Canadian animated feature to be produced in English. Le Village Enchanté, a 1956 production from Quebec, was the country's first overall. The film spent several years in production and underwent many changes from the original concept, which was titled Drats. When Nelvana wanted to make heavy metal, but they had to make it's aimed for children. The cost of production was $8 million in the studio resources, nearly put Nelvana out of business. Over 300 animators worked on the film. The animation is unusually high quality for the era. It began production in 1979, and the special effects were mostly photographic techniques, as computer graphics were in their infancy. Computers were used to generate only a few images of the film. Prior to its completion, Rockin' Rule picked up by U.S. film studio MGM UA in April 1982. However, they did not care about the animated feature and only gave it an extremely small, limited release in theaters due to some scenes involving adult themes such as sexuality and profanity. The film was uniquely marketed. The American distributor MGM disliked Greg Salata, who voiced Omar, and insisted that he be redubbed by an actor with the same name recognition, with several edits being made to the film. Paul Lee Matt was cast. Omar's obscenities were released under the title Ring of Power. The revised film was unable to find an audience, and it was this chopped version that quickly found its way to home video and Laserdisc, albeit with its original title. The film was originally broadcast on the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation in 1985, uncut and including parental warnings. In 1988, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation began airing the original cut, which featured extra footage, a different, clearer audio mix, the original voice of Omar, Paul Lee Matt, original shots that were replaced by alternate footage, and the shot of Zip regaining consciousness at the conclusion. So I guess Zip was alive in the original uncut version. Original home video copies of Rockin' Rule are extremely difficult to find. MGM released the film on VHS in video in 1984, and again on the Laserdisc format in 1986. Both of these editions soon went out of print, bootleg copies being end up sold at comic book conventions, but these copies erroneously listed the film as being done by Ralph Bakshi, even though Ralph Bakshi was not involved with the film Rock and Rule. Soon after its demise in the home entertainment market, copies of the film could only be required by the writing to Nelvana. The studio charged a fee of $80 to create and send a video copy of the film. On June 7, 2005, Unearthed Films released the film for the first time on DVD. The first disc includes the theatrical cut sourced from a Ring of Power print, and the second disc includes the original cut of the film, though its original print was destroyed in a fire. This was taken from the VHS source. And The Devil and Daniel Mouse, the TV special that was inspiration for Rock and Rule. Other features would be the alternate Ring of Power intro sequence and slightly differently rough cut version of the ending. And also included is the trailer for Electric Dragon 8000VE, a 2001 Japanese film written and directed by Sogo Ishii, which is what you find on the extras on the DVD of Rock and Rule. On September 28, 2010, a Blu-ray disc was released by Unearthed Film and has two versions of the film in one disc. Forgot to mention. Rock and Rule was directed by Clive A. Smith and is produced by Michael Hirsch and Patrick Lubert. Because this featured Susan Roman, who is the voice of Angel, who did the voice for Sailor Jupiter in the English dub, in the Deke English dub of the anime Sailor Moon as well. And Don Franks from the movie Heavy Metal is in this one. Because this movie was released on April 15th, 1983, especially for the movie Rock and Rule. I mean, Nelvana originally wanted to do heavy metal, but they wanted to make a rock and rule of their own called Rock and Rule, and the music was done by Patricia Cullen as well. The screenplay was done by John Halfpenny, I suppose. So that's going to be it for my movie review on Rock and Rule, you guys. Thanks for watching, but before we go, here's my little quick thoughts about the film Rock and Rule. Even though I've seen Rock and Rule many, many times on VHS, but pretty soon I'll find it on Blu-ray at some point, I suppose, because it's been a while since I saw Rock and Rule, both versions, the US rough cut US version and the original uncut Canadian version from Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, I suppose, online. Launches on YouTube, I remembered. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter and Facebook. If you have Twitter and Facebook account, who can post this on your Facebook as well. If you like this video, please give this video a like button, a thumbs up by clicking the like button on this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel as well. So click on my notifications bell button. Check out my other previous videos that I uploaded as well on YouTube. Because even though I haven't done this movie review before until now, because I was more focusedly on my anime reviews. I may do movie reviews, but I review mostly our Japanese anime because I was more focused on some anime reviews. But this is the first time I get to do a movie review on Rock and Rule. That's why. Like, subscribe, favorite, comment, share in your social media and Facebook and Twitter, etc. Be sure to click this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button on this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel as well. Be sure to click on my notifications bell button as well. Check out my other previous videos that I uploaded on YouTube as well. And that's all I'm going to have to say. So this is the first time I get to do a review on Rock and Rule. Besides, it's just like how I did my previous movie review on The Last Unicorn, which it all has got to me. This is RuRoniK95 saying thank you for watching my movie review on Rock and Rule. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon, and have a great day. This is Ruroni K95 signing off, and thank you for watching my movie review of Rock and Rule.